Hello and welcome. Storm here, and we are back with yet more Harvestella. So I didn't see any comments, so we're gonna be going and doing what I want to do, which is I'm gonna go and work more on the character storylines, in part because we can bring Emo and Asils to an end now, and we can get close to finishing off uh Christina and Heinz. I also have gone and made a bunch of different food things. Some are because I was doing a lot of fishing and that consumes stamina, and others are things that we can actually go and turn in. I also went and got one of the rare fish finally, which is the salamander. It can be found in Leth Village during autumn. I admittedly almost forgot to go try and fish for it, so that was almost really embarrassing for me. But we can finally turn in one of these rare fish and get some money for it. Oh, you good? Yes, I have fish for you finally. Got 2 Loreley's tears and 5,000 Grilla, which is awesome. Unfortunately, I don't actually really need the Grilla anymore because I've been selling so many fish that I was catching that I got to the 20,000 Grilla I need. Actually, I shouldn't say that because I might end up finding out that I need more afterwards. But we'll find out. But we got a bunch of mail. Braca, are you alright? That's a very... I'll be hanging out near Leth Village, but not because I want to see you or anything. Don't you dare talk to me if you see me. I don't want you sticking your nose into my personal business. It's what's best for both of us. Got it? Okay. Whatever you say, Braca. Oh. That was not what I was expecting. I want them to know that I'm okay. I would like to visit the Coral Shrine again. I want to tell my mother and the other sirens that the vigil went well and that I became friends with the people of Shatola. Would you mind coming with me, please, Omen? Oh, one of the other things. I have new headphones now because my old ones broke and the new ones came in the mail. And these headphones are just a slight improvement from the old ones, and I actually like them, despite them basically being almost no different. But hey, maybe that's why I like them. They do sound just a fair bit better unless I'm listening to stuff really low. Nobody's seen another dragon since Otella left on her journey. You think things will finally calm down now? You and I haven't had a proper chance to catch up since all this started, have we? We should remedy that sometime soon. Why not stop by Nemea next time you have the chance? I'll definitely do that, because I have stuff to turn in Nemea. Sorry to keep you waiting for so long, but my investigation is finally complete. There is so much I wish to tell you that it could fill up an entire afternoon, so I thought we could perhaps discuss it all over a meal. It has been a while since I last patronized the Shatola bar, and thought it fitting that we should meet there. Look forward to seeing you. I've gone and harvested a bunch of this stuff also. I learned something very interesting, and it reminds me that I need to go do more on the matter. Where are the rainbow beans? So, rainbow beans, as delicious as they look, get made into coffee. Which means that if this were me suddenly in this world, I would not be able to eat those because I can't have coffee at all. Oh, it makes me slightly sad that I can't just eat those because those look delicious. And I need to go check and see if there's more peppers growing here. I kept forgetting to check on the cave and the ocean or waterside biomes for gathering things, so those things didn't get dealt with nearly as much as I should have dealt with them.
See
But
you later.
we can head to Leth, and luckily I only needed a single pumpkin for the one dish because the pumpkin is just harvested once and then done. And that caught me completely off guard. And I was like, oh, I thought this was a multiple harvest thing, but it's not. So we can go and get the feed for the Totokakus. We can probably... Well, we could definitely afford to upgrade some stuff as long as I have
Yes,
materials. And this is a material we haven't even discovered yet, so level 7's the highest I can upgrade stuff right now. I can't upgrade Shrika's weapon higher. I don't have lightning stones. Huh, I would have figured that I would have had more of those. Dianthus, we can level her stuff up. Ooh, actually gone pretty high. And actually I can just kind of go and level up a bunch of everybody's stuff. I say that and then the game is reminding me that I am very limited in how much resources I actually have. But let's go ahead and get those. So, oh, it just now occurred to me that I should have probably put that money towards upgrading the farm. Actually, should I have even afforded a farm upgrade? I'm not 100% certain. Let's stop by, check and see how much that actually would have cost.
Welcome.
I couldn't have afforded any of these, and the only one I really would have wanted is the level 4 farm.
Please,
so
come again.
Missed out on that slightly, but I'm not overly concerned about it. So let's go talk to Baraka since it's not 10 a.m. yet, and hopefully nothing will go wrong in the wall today. Hey, you. Do you know of a village or settlement near here? This close to left? Can't say I do. Sure about that? Maybe. I don't know the area all that well, so can't say for sure. What do you mean, maybe? Do you know or don't you? Well, spit it out. I don't know what I know. I mean, I know what I don't know. I mean, Oh, that poor fellow. Baraka, that's enough. You're not going to get anything that way. Omen, you really have nothing better to... I'm not done talking to you. Whatever. I'll just ask someone else. Hey, you. How can I help you? Is there a village or settlement near here? The kind of place you could see people living in? I'm sorry. I have no idea. For crying out loud, is there a single human on this star who might know? Raka, you are going about this in absolutely the wrong way. Maybe if you tried being nicer. Don't have time for nice. Well, I can't say that mean is doing you any better. Based on their sphere of activity, the next assault will be on a settlement near here. Make no mistake. There are a lot of people on left. They won't want to draw attention by attacking it. They must be aiming for a smaller settlement somewhere nearby. I just knew the location, and this would go a lot faster. But here we are. Hey, Omen, you're from left too, right? Bird's eye bray, but close enough. I want to speak with Les and Mare. Can you arrange a meeting? It's urgent. Please, Omen. You tell me what this is about first. I just can't catch a break with you, can I? There's a good chance a Hollowed is lurking around here. A monster not much different from Kierkegaard, who we fought back in Origin. His name is Amadeus. That name is so much easier to pronounce. You're looking for revenge. I am. Playing that thing is my only reason for existing. So, I'll ask you again. Arrange a meeting for me with the mayor. And I just go and take Baraka to the mayor's house. That's a good way to annoy the mayor. You want to know if there's anyone living near the outskirts of left? Yes, I don't need the exact location, but if you know of any settlements near here, it'd be a great help. There just might well be. Really? Yes, a small hamlet of people. They don't interact with us here in Leth. So I'm afraid I can't really tell you any more than that. Ah, okay. No, thank you for your help. Knowing it exists at all helps me a great deal. I can find it by myself from here. Come on, let me help you. What's the worst that could happen? I clearly need to remind you again. Keep your nose out of my business. Rocco, was it? You look like a man with not a lot of time left. That's right. Oh, where's the mayor going? What are you gonna give him? Well then, let me give you this. A map of the area? Are you sure? By all means, a friend of Omen is a friend of mine. Thank you. Forgot to get my phone. It was super far away this time. My phone's just in the background taunting me now. Omen, I don't know what that man's up to. I want you to do what you can to help him. He has a grave air about him. Whatever it is, it's dangerous. I always help my friends. That's reassuring to hear. You take care too, Omen. Understand? Not getting away this time, Amadeus. Oh, and that's the end of the quest this time around. Okay, that works. Oh, I seen the hood on the outfit just from like actually paying attention to it this time around. That hood just makes Baraka so much less intimidating. It's so oversized and poofy. If it was like a normal sized hood, then maybe I could take him a bit more serious. But no, it's just so big and poofy. But we have food that I can turn in here. We have the lantern pumpkin gratin. Oh, I just realized that I forgot to actually like go and show off some of the stuff. So we have the Great King Tuna Tartar, which looks amazing. A wonderfully artful dish made from audacious Great King tuna on a base of diced vegetable. We have mapo tofu, which I've actually made this dish before, and it's one of my favorite foods, just because the one I made was a particularly spicy one. But fried vegetables, tofu, and minced meat stewed in pseudo pepper soup. This spicy dish warms up your body from within. Then Leth hamburger and egg. We've actually made this once in the past, but I did not realize it was a dish that could be turned in here at the time, I don't think. This hearty dish is a Leth specialty, famous for its thick hamburger steak and fried egg with a rich creamy yolk. And Jansen's Temptation, a baked dish that's popular with kids, has become a staple dish in Argent over the years, although no one knows where it came from or who Jansen is. I love the fact that the dish is served in a little fish-shaped bowl. Again, this looks absolutely amazing. We made this the other day, but I don't remember if I did that on stream or just after stream. But an extravagant meal made of baked royal eggplant with Nemean tomato and cheese. The contrast of crispy skin with melty cheese gives the dish its popularity. And cherry salmon marinade. Enjoy both the smooth texture of cherry salmon and the pleasant crunch of vegetables in this appetizer. Once again, these all look absolutely freaking amazing and all look absolutely delicious. And we've now got 6. Well, wait, 7,000 gorilla? I wasn't paying enough attention. I think we just got. That's a concern. But I've got just 2 things left to make. I might actually be able to make the less special dinner. Yeah, let's actually just teleport back to the house real quick and see if we can make that. Because I'm curious what is needed for it. That's not the way to the kitchen. Okay, so we're going to be all the way down at the bottom. We are missing a pumpkin, which is unfortunate, and premium meat. Premium meat is... it's gotten from defeating enemies, so I'll have to go do some hunting off stream. But while we're here, we can feed you the little feed we got. So, now swim in rivers and seas. Okay, that means that it should be at its max level now. Because I do not remember there being anything more unless it's like an upgraded digging. Level 5, 30, no additional things for Totokaku, so that should be max level now. And we will also be able to go grab a whole bunch of different
souvenirs.
Things that are important for various different... there's a lot of things that I can go do now that it can swim, because there's a couple areas that I just simply can't get to unless it can swim. Because while I can fly around with the airship can't actually stop everywheres. So let's go turn in some things here. We have the egg bake, and we got 6,000 gorilla for that. Turn in the cherry salmon marinade, and we got 7,500 for that. And that means we only have a single dish left, and I don't see Christina there. So we have one thing up above us, and that is maybe a sill. I'm not 100% certain. If I go... Did I get a letter sooner than I was supposed to? Still, I heard what you did. They say you saved the town from all those monsters that kept appearing. It's nice feeling safe enough to set foot outside my front door again. I knew we could count on you. Nothing makes me happier than knowing the townsfolk feel safe. Yeah, loosen up a little and accept the compliment, will ya? You're allowed to revel in the moment. Omen. I'm sorry, but I've got an appointment to keep with my friend. No worries. We'll see you around next time you're doing your rounds. If you're ever in need of an ear, you know where to come find me, eh? Thank you for waiting, Omen. Hope I wasn't interrupting anything. Oh, don't worry. We were just chatting. I almost forgot. Since you came all this way, why don't we head up to the observation deck? Not because I don't want anyone listening in our conversation. I just really like the view. The view of the Heaven's Egg. Yep. I got a letter from Otella the other day. She said she was heading towards the sea, although she seems happy just traveling around without a destination. I wonder if she'll ever come back. Good question. I always have the feeling she'll pop up out of the blue. But she's walking her own path now, which means it's about time I did too. I've been worried all this time about whether I have the strength to protect this world that Tiela loves so much like I promised. What Otella said was right on the mark. I wanted strength. Immense power, strong enough to protect everything we hold dear. I always thought I wasn't strong enough to do it. Do you still feel that way now? I do. My way of thinking hasn't changed at all. But I noticed something. I can save the world around me, but the extent of my reach is still so small. But I can extend that range over time. I figured it out during all of that back and forth with Otella. If that's what I focus on, then I can increase the amount I can protect, bit by bit. I think that's what it will take to keep my promise to Tiela. Save the world just like you do, Omen. I'm not saving the world. I wouldn't trust me to be in charge of saving anything. Except saving a dish of food. Okay, that was terrible. But first focus on what you can do. Oh. Even if I can only do one thing at a time by myself, I still won't give up trying. I'll do what I can to protect as much of this world as possible. It is what it is. Right? For now, I'm going to keep working with the Argus Brigade to look after this town. I have so many memories I've made with all the different people here after all. Omen. It took a lot of different experiences to get me to where I am now, which is why I think each one of them has meaning. Meeting Tiela, and then meeting Otella. Not to mention you and Estina. Parting with Tiela, and the promise I made to her. I accept who I am for what I am, and one day, I'll bloom just as brilliantly as this cherry blossom tree. There's meaning behind everything I've been through to get to this point. I hope you'll keep fighting alongside me until that day comes. Journey's End. So we've maxed out the stuff with the Sill. So while he's in the party, we get plus 10% to our physical defense and physical attack. That's kind of nice. How long has that treasure chest been there? Is there one on this side? No? Okay. Well, I feel slightly tricked by that treasure chest. I almost feel certain that there wasn't... Dear goodness. I don't know what was going on with my voice for a moment, but I am almost certain there was not a treasure chest there in the past. I know that it was there because I don't think they just randomly spawn in after a quest like that, but I feel like it wasn't there. Oh. Okay, Rosny's right close by. I don't know if I've hunted the deer in this area or not, so I might go do that for a quick moment. Is that's a level 2, so I can't do anything about it right now.
End of battle.
I have to
All
get
clear.
further to get level 2 recipes for that. So, Rosny, are you ready to tell us what your real motives were? It's okay, Estina. You don't need to put up your guard. I've pretty much done most of what I set out to already. What do you mean? I was looking for you, Estina. Why? My real plan was to find you so that I could pass on the chief's will. So when I met you in Argent, I had already done half the... One moment. apologies. Uh, pings and whatnot from the phone going off are a minor inconvenience, but will end after just a moment. A alarm going off on my phone, I need to go stop that. I needed to go get up and stop that because the alarm will only shut off after 10 minutes. And it will only get louder, so... So, his will. So you mean he... Yes, he passed away a few months ago. Sadly, not even a hardened veteran like him could escape old age. I see. The chief died. He explained things to me on his deathbed. He made it seem like you were dead. Why would you think that? You just disappeared one day without saying a word to anyone. So the chief explained to us by saying that you got struck by one of the traitors during the fight. Everyone's memory of that day is all jumbled. So we just took his word for it. We all believed you were dead. And why would he make that up? To let you get away. If we found out you'd left us, we'd have to kill you. Those are the rules. I guess it explains why none of you showed up until now. So he was protecting me. Yes, exactly. So why did he tell you the truth after all this time? Well, that's obvious. Because you were important to him. Huh? That's what he told me. He said that his life changed the day he took you in as his own. Until then, all he'd known was how to take away other people's lives. But you taught him how to care for someone, and wish for their happiness. And what's this? It's a letter from the chief. His will is in there too. I don't know how you feel about him, but I hope you'll at least read his letter. It wouldn't hurt to read it. Omen. I'll read it. Wonder where you are now, reading this letter. Are you still living in the shadows of our dark blood-stained world? Or are you living somewhere peaceful, in the light free from bloodshed? I don't know which one would have made you happier, but I wouldn't change a thing. Take me for it if you wish. In the end, I wasn't good enough to be a real parent to you. So letting you go was the least I could do. I could tell from how much you loved reading your books, that you wanted to be somewhere else. I hope that now you're free to read as many books as you want. Nothing would make me happier than that. Because while you might not feel the same way to me, nor my precious daughter, that's the end. Precious daughter. Why didn't he tell me this earlier? Of course. It's just like me. How so? I've been holding on to information too. I think now I can understand how he was feeling. I'm sorry I couldn't even come to say goodbye to you, the daughter I am. But thanks to you, I now get to read books to some very special people. So thank you, Dad. Well, I think we're done here. I'm heading home now. I was planning on bringing you back to us, thinking you were the same Estina I knew from before. But it doesn't look like that'll be necessary. Unlike before, you now have people close to you who will support you. You have a place to go back to, a place to defend, a place where you belong. Rosny. It's okay, big sis. I'm sure you'll do great. Well then, this is goodbye. What are you going to do now? To be honest, the gang is only holding on by a thread at the moment. That's why I wanted to bring you back, so we could rebuild it together. But it looks like that won't happen. I'm going to try following my heart, like you. Let's see. Let's meet again someday. Hopefully this time without the threat of death. Oh yeah, you said you were traveling, didn't you? So we might just run into each other again somewhere. Well, I've told you everything now. I'll be on my way. Thank you, Rosny. Stay safe. You too, Estina. It's all over. Are you okay with letting Rosny go? Yes, this is how it should be. We'll each go our separate ways and forge our own paths. Anyway, let's head back. From generation to generation. Zombie mushrooms. That doesn't sound good for my health. But yeah, since we have the fear here, let's go pick a fight it because it's right close to the teleport thing. So we can just simply return after fighting it. I admittedly do not remember if we have fought it before or not. So this might go and get us one of the ones we need to do more of the fairy stuff. And just defeating them gives some minor rewards. I think it's just accessories, but we slowly need accessories anyways. Ooh, a hero ring. That sounds nice.
I hope you're prepared.
Those are all dealt with. Ooh, some lettuce seeds. Let's return back to the house. Throw that in there. I think. No, that's for. This is for Shatola, so we have at least one food dish to turn in Shatola. Okay. I had to stop for a moment and think about whether all the stuff we currently had was just for Origin.
See you later.
But no, we have one thing for Shatola now as well. That's not how I get down to the water. I think it really is just a really long loop. So I will go and... Well, once it's a new day, I'll go running around to do some stuff. Oh, Hein's outside the bar. I will talk with you in just a moment, Hein, after I've gone and turned some stuff in. So, turn that in. Got just one dish left. We're so close to finishing this place. So close, but so far. So, Hein, let's go have a chat. Omen, thank you for coming. I've saved you a seat. Won't you come in? Well, if you've saved me a seat, why are you standing out here? That seat might be taken now. Now, where to begin? There's so much I need to cover. Did you learn about that flag? Yes, very good. I'll start from there. So, thinking back to the place where we found that flag stuck in the ground. That was what Fiasola was looking for. Make no mistake. Then there's the future of the past. What could it mean? Is it connected to that flag? For that, I have devised a theory. A theory? Well, I'm not confident enough to label it as a certified conclusion yet, you see. But that flag was placed by humans that walked this earth long before you or I ever did. Humans planted that flag? Either they created a submarine much like ours and wrote it down there, or at some point that area wasn't underwater. You mean it was above ground once? That, or some other type of environment. Either way, that isn't the important part. That place was special to the humans of that time. That is the most important part of all. What makes you think that? The flag. They probably used that flag as a form of proof that the people were able to reach such a place. Just like you and I. They believed in themselves and fought through thick and thin for their future. And they succeeded. They fulfilled their dream. Those were our ancestors. Now that's a charming way to look at it. So, next is what Fiasola meant when she said the future of the past. For that one, I believe I have an answer. The dream of the future, followed by the people of the past. The people of the past left that flag in that place, which means we must go even further. I'm sure that this is what Fiasola was trying to say. She reignited your inquisitive spirit. It certainly sounds like her. All the while, leaving an impossible assignment to complete. Not just Fiasola's, but the hopes of the people of old have all been entrusted to me. You could leave it to your successor. That day will come, eventually, I'm sure. But for as long as I live, this assignment is mine to work on. Pride won't allow me to leave it to somebody else to do. Right now, however, I think it's time to rest. Our deep sea adventure's over? I wouldn't say over. Let's call it on hiatus. Everyone needs to rest sometime. For now, I'd like to take it easy and work on some new research or invention. You did well, Hein. I could say the same to you. I owe you a great deal. Thank you for following me on my reckless journey. With your help, I was able to get as far as I did. It wasn't all me. It's easier to say this now, but I was scared. When we found her submarine, I was scared to accept that Fiasola was dead. I'd been trying to comfort myself, but I'd been fighting that fear deep in my heart for so long. But you encouraged me. You inspired me and gave me the strength to move forward. There's no way I would have gotten this far on my own. That's why I owe you so much. Because you always helped me. You were repaying the favor, you mean? Well then, I'll just have to repay you twice-fold. Hey, Hein. Sorry to interrupt, but you got a minute? Oh, you are... Neither of these feel like the option I want to go with, but I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, I wanted to apologize. You did? Why the sudden change of heart? Well, I said some mean stuff about Fiasola. And about you too, remember? Drunk or not, I'm still really sorry for saying that stuff. I told you back at the tavern. Don't need to worry about it. No, I ain't finished. Truth is, I was jealous of Fiasola. Being an adult and still having dreams to aim for, I couldn't help but be jealous, you know? I'd always given up on my dream, or I'd already given up on my dreams long ago. Anyway, I just wanted to set things straight. I'm real sorry. If you're really sorry, then you can buy me a drink. For real? Really? Then we can call it even. Thanks, Hein. Oh, and by the way, it's not too late, you know? I don't know what your dreams are, but it's too soon to give up yet. If those are... It's never too early or too late to catch up to your dream. What's important is that you never give up chasing it. If humanity can reach the deepest parts of the ocean and plant a flag, then you can do anything. Sounds like something Fiasola would say, doesn't it? Took the words right out of my mouth. But I believe it. Thanks again, Hein. You helped change him for the better. That was just the beginning. It's what follows that's important. Oh, and I remembered one last thing. I'd like to organize another presentation for the children. I have a strong feeling it'll go much better this time. I count on you to join me when the time comes. Yeah, of course. Thank you. I look forward to it. Ooh, I didn't realize that... Well, I should have been paying more attention, but I didn't quite realize that Hein boosted physical attack nearly as much as he does. But then again, I also don't know how much it matters, because I think once I'm actually done with leveling the actually think about that, where am I for... I have no progress with any of those, so it doesn't matter. But once I'm further along with the different jobs, I'll be able to worry a bit more about who I want in my party to boost stuff or cover aspects I'm lacking. And we've got 2 quests, both want me to go to dungeons. But I've got Jansen's Temptations there and Mapotofu there. Gathering Knowledge Volume 2, sweet. So my gathering will be improved, which means I can go get some stuff that I'm missing elsewhere. I'll be right here. So if I'm remembering correctly, I should be able to start getting some rare stuff now. Makes it easier to find rare things when mining. So that is... I'm guessing this is supposed to say when gathering, because I see the mining is a separate thing. Well, that doesn't particularly matter at this point, I would say. Oh my freaking goodness, I just looked at how much gorilla I have. I'm going to temporarily move back to the other side for just the briefest moments. I'm almost up to 40,000 gorilla. Dear goodness, I'll be able to go and get so much stuff. I don't know if it will be seeds or other stuff, but I've got enough money to go and like actually handle a couple things now. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, but I do need to also go and save some stuff up. Found a hidden cave. Just one of many hidden caves. Actually, thinking about it, I will use this moment to go and start hunting for some of the different things. Small ice core. So, is this where I was remembering it being? No, I don't think this is the cave I was thinking it was. It might be, though, but I don't think it is. Sunstone. No, this is not the cave I was thinking it was. And let's just put the return bell on there for ease of getting to other places. I hit all the way up here. Am I going to find something? I don't remember. A fancy dexterity ring, so that's a nice thing to have, but not what I was actually looking for. And can I move over here? No, I cannot. So we're just gonna enter there. It's late at night. We'll go use the bell to return home, head to sleep. And then we'll go search for some of the other things in the morning. And now we're at 40,000 from the stuff we listed for sale. I'm super happy that I got as much progress with all those that I did, and that I have so much gorilla just kind of
Take care out there.
sitting there so I can put it towards use elsewhere. As long as I don't give up. With all of that done and dusted, it finally feels like Nemea has returned to the way it was before. This is the world I'm able to protect, and that's fine. In time, I know my reach will grow and I'll be able to protect the whole world, just as I promised. I look forward to when that day comes. And let's go get this watered so that we don't have to worry about it.
The veggies are simply bursting to be harvested.
Got a metric ton of coffee, 18 things of coffee.
Hello, little crappies.
And that can be made into other dishes at a later time. Oh, the sunstone is a thing that's sold and not crafted? What? I was almost certain that sunstones were used for crafting. But whatever, that just means that we get even more money, I guess. So go take care of all of that. We have all the way at the back. I'm gonna go check on the peppers. I'm not too concerned about checking on the coconuts because we have a ample supply of those already. The peppers are not ready yet, so we can start running around trying to get to the different areas that I need to swim to with the Totokaku to go and get some of the stuff that
See you later.
I need to get from different places. So, starting off, swim down here. There is... don't think it's here. It might be. Oh, that is not the place I was looking for then. Here we go. This got a reaction. Is this the cave I'm looking for? No, it's not, but this is reminding me that I need to go turn in the Konelu dolls to see if I can get the thing that will let me start upgrading my accessories. Oh, and the submarine has moved over here. So let's go up here. I don't think that this is an area that I need to check. No. There was some place that I need to go out here that I couldn't stop at with the submarine. Ooh, we got a pond. It's not the spot right here, is it? It might be. It also might just simply be misremembering. Maybe it's that place all the way up above. Right, don't remember how to get down below. 'Cause there should be... I remember there being a way to get down lower, but now I don't remember. If we go to that, that's not giving us the reactions. I hate that I've gone and gotten where I needed to go. We got that. Dear goodness. There's a couple things that we can turn around for, but they aren't... Oh, where's this taking us? Oh, this is really windy. Huh. Okay, that takes us back into the air, so being able to just fly up from there is nice, but... I can tell that I've... No, there's supposed to be another area that I can get to because I haven't found the thing that I'm looking for that I know is there.
Welcome back.
But at this point, I'm not certain where I've forgotten. Whoa, those were worth a lot. I don't already have the item, do I? I'm almost certain I don't. No, I don't.
See you later.
Sorry, this is Sun, but I'm terminating our contract. Don't come crying to me asking for a reason. I'm sorry, but it's gotta be done. Thanks for sticking with me till now. Well, considering the fact that Baraka told me on multiple occasions not to do certain things, I'm pretty sure that's the reason for contract termination. But, I need to go and... Well, I don't need to. I want to remember where the heck the thing I'm forgetting down there is. I know I'm forgetting something, but I hate that I can't remember how to... Oh, this is how I get down here. Is it this little spot over here that I'm remembering? Hello there. Yes, it is the morning. Oh. Yeah, the sun is out. It is the morning. I'm so used to doing stuff at night that I just briefly...
I think this battle is best avoided.
That's level 50. I'm going to agree with Dianthus. I am not ready for level 50, but I think that might be the cave I need to go to. And why am I swimming when I could have just gone and taken the airship now? How many times have we annoyed him with our friendship? Way too many times, I'd say. I'm pretty sure that the fact that it's taken us this long to terminate the contract is just simply because Brock's like, oh, he's paying really good money. Darn it, I'll tolerate friendship for money. Oh, Omen, you came. The bartender gave me the day off. He said I deserved to take it easy after I worked so hard at the vigil. He was right, you do deserve it. In that case, so do you, Omen. I don't do anything important, I just hit stuff with my sword. It's nice to come here now that everything has calmed down. Last time I was here, I was running away from Shatola. I remember it was pretty late. Well, a lot had happened. But today I'd like to speak to my mother. I have so much to say. I'd like you to come too, Omen. Why me? Because I finally found it. The thing I want to do. I've been thinking about it this entire time. About what I can do for the sirens. About what I can do to make sure they are remembered. My mother, everyone. And that's to continue living on the surface. As the last siren, the diva of Shatola. That way I can pass down our story from generation to generation. I can tell people about the sirens, and the curse of their hopes that transformed into Lorelei. I won't let them be forgotten. I will help them live on forever. So you've decided? That's right. Omen, this is what I'm going to do. So, will you continue to help me? I always intended to, Princess Emma. Hein calls me that. Prefer if you didn't join him. Mother, everyone, I've made friends with so many people who I hold so dear. I may be alone, but I'm okay. Don't cry anymore. So I hope you can find peace, but please keep watching over me. You can say more if you like. Let's go. People of Shatola are waiting. Besides, we've got a whole adventure ahead of us. Alright, let's get moving. Okay. Mother, everyone, farewell. I promise I'll be back soon. This actually does bring up an interesting question. How long do sirens live for? Like, that wasn't something that I had ever really thought about until just now. Like, do they have the same lifespan as a human? Or is it a lifespan that's just exceptionally long?
An enemy like this is not impossible to beat. Let the battle commence.
Or is it a chance that they have, like, some near infinite lifespan? This is how I switch. As I said, I've actually forgotten how to switch between weapons for the briefest of moments. Oh, I'm not doing whatever damage type I need to try and trigger a break. I think that might actually be poison damage. Which, if that's the... Ooh, I'm low on health. I was too focused on other things and almost let myself get killed. Oh, that would have been good. Yeah, that's building the break gauge is I deal poison damage. Okay, can you just go and be defeated already? Ow, I said be defeated, not try and defeat me. So close but so far. It's also slightly confusing seeing the small health bar above it, and then also a large health bar at the top of the screen. Ooh, an ice-proof ring. That sounds kind of nice. And what do we have here? Some clay. Oh, that's some very simplistic stuff, and you know what? I'm actually going to use the return bell. One, because I'm low on stamina, and two, because I'm actually very low on health. Okay, so that's cooking, that's money, cooking, construction, fortifying weapons, cooking ingredients, shipping cooking ingredients. Oh, think about it. I have a metric ton of money. I can A, upgrade the farm, B, upgrade my weapons a bunch more too. So, let's go get
Take it
another
easy.
upgrade for the farm. Actually, I could probably go and get 2 progressive upgrades. Because the one is going to be 15,000, and then after that it might be 30,000. We'll see how many farm upgrades I can get.
Please, come again.
Can I go and just immediately buy the next one? No, I can't just go and immediately buy the next one. That's unfortunate. Just get all of the upgrades starting at once. And let's see. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting to do? I feel like there is, but I'm not
Welcome back.
100% certain what that might be. Ooh, more chestnuts. The chestnuts look freaking delicious. Like, I want to like those and maybe make a sauce to go with it. I don't know what sort of sauce I would cook those in now that I think about it. I know a lot of people go and roast chestnuts over fires and whatnot, and I know there are some people who like go and cook them in the oven. Now I'm just thinking way too much about how I'd go and cook those. Oh, hello there, cat. Thank you for sticking your claws into my leg to pull yourself up. And you're just running on right by instead of trying to sit down. Okay.
Hello, little
Harvest the-
crappies.
You know what? We can make stuff with this. Do I try and make grape juice? Yeah, we'll go ahead and make some grape juice, and then can't I go and make dessert out of those? No, I can't apparently. Oh wait, jam maker. Oh, I need 3 of any type, so we'll just pass on that for now. So I wonder what area is going to be opened up with the upgrade. So
I hope you bring back
we
souvenirs.
will go ahead and worry about Shrika's thing first. So it wants us to go into the Holy Seas Light Cave. After we deal with Shrika's, we'll go deal with Baraka's. And after Baraka's is done, I think that might be where we call it to an end, maybe? Well, actually, no, we can go and finish off Istina and Hines. So, finishing off Istina and Hines' stories are where we will go and call this to an end. So, I don't know if that will be shortly or if we'll still have like another half hour. I've been waiting on them. If you're ready, I'd like to exterminate the monster in question as quickly as possible. And yeah, do you even know where it is? An Aerodine is a monster that dwells deep underwater. So we won't find it simply by walking around and hoping for the best. So we swim, right? You're a funny one. Anyway. What did you just drink? Nothing important. Just one of the items I prepared. Now I know the Nyardine is a water-dwelling creature. Ah, seems I've hit the jackpot. It's here, Omen, in the water. Okay. How can you tell? I don't see anything. You doubt me? No, I just can't see it. Next we need to draw the Nyardine out of the water. Yeah, how are we gonna do that? Did you think I took all that time just to powdering my nose? No. Sharpening the daggers, maybe. Powdering your nose, not at all. Enough is enough. Out you come. A red gemstone into the water. Is that going to explode? What was that? A chunk of fire monolite imbued with magic. Activating the water, raising the temperature quite dramatically. The Nyardine aren't accustomed to hot water, you see? That should coax it out. Oh, so we're going to boil it. I guess that works. Oh. Okay, this is what we're fighting. Not in any way, shape, or form what I was expecting. Oh, it's actually a lot. Ooh, God, I'm low on stamina. That's embarrassing. This thing is a low-level monster, so it doesn't have a break gauge. Or not a low level, but not a fear or a boss, so it doesn't have a break gauge. Which is slightly annoying, because I want to be going and using the break gauge on it. Oh, and it's been defeated. That went over much better than I was expecting it to, honestly. Oh, innocent soul, may you rest in peace. Were you praying for the monster? Most, the Nyardine only wished to decontaminate the water. But we had to destroy it. Many human lives would have been lost if we did not. When deciding who lives or dies, that was the only reasonable option. I know it may seem contradictory, but that's how humans must survive. Our job here is done. Thank you for your help. Let's hurry back and report our success. Are you okay? Apologies. I didn't mean to startle you. This happens every time. Oh, yeah, what do you mean every time? Relax a moment and I'll tell you. Do you remember the liquid I drank before we battled the Nyardine? Peculiar type of elixir. Drinking it amplifies one's magical power and enhances the senses for a time. That's why I was able to find the Nyardine in the water. The resulting side effects can be dire, however, such as losing one's ability to move like I have now. Why are you using something so dangerous? I'm a missionary. This was the optimal path to take, so I took it. There's really no need to worry. It's nothing I haven't used before. And if you were alone, that's why I asked you to accompany me. I apologize. It wasn't my intention to deceive you. But since I can't move, would you mind keeping me company until I recovered? Freaking just toss you over my shoulder and carry you out like a freaking sack of potatoes for going and doing something so stupid. Goodness. Missionary life sounds tough. Did I call it tough? Very well. You'll be here for a while, so I suppose I could indulge in some nostalgia. I may have mentioned it already, but I'm an orphan. But nobody likes to hear about those days, so I'll give you the abridged version. Got to see the ugly side of the world a few times. Sides and I, Perhaps that's why I was so rough around the edges back then. Your Cites hasn't changed, though. True. It's no wonder Cites is the way he is. But there was one who helped us cast that life aside and accepted us into the temple. Kierkegaard. Everyone was so kind to me. Everyone who arrived with nothing to my... or me who arrived with nothing to my name. I thought there was some catch in the beginning, but I was wrong. Well, based on what we found out in the quest there, or in the story, we have found that there was a catch to that, technically. Everyone within the order is taught to deliver those who are lost. There are people who consider the teachings to be too strict. But the values they preach are universal. They, those who need saving, learn how to temper your hatred. That is our moral code. So that's what they taught? It is. You would do well to learn it as well. Did I just get insulted? I feel like I just got insulted. I'm pretty sure that wasn't meant as an insult, but for some reason I feel insulted by that remark. It helped me to believe that if I could be saved from my old life, that the world was not beyond saving either. That the hearts of people could change in much the same way. And so I became a missionary, with the goal of helping others in any way I could. Little did I know it was all a part of Kierkegaard's plan, as you're already aware. Nobody blames you. I know that, of course, even though it was all a ruse. I'm sure of my beliefs. That is the truth of it. Which is why I'm proud to be a missionary. The Seraph Child. Sounds a bit overdramatic when I think about it. It's with the name anyway. That's... It's like a metaphor. Something of a legend within the Sea's Light Order. When age of ruin doth come, the wings shall be reborn to deliver the world in salvation. The winged dimension is also known as the Seraph, and is said to be the creator of both Earth and the Sea's Light. You're aware of Quietus and the unprecedented ruin it has wrought in its wake? Well, somebody said that I must be a servant of the Seraph, as I was born with strong magical power. That's fine. Light is needed in a world filled with uncertainty. By which I mean to say, I have more interest in the teaching than the religion itself. Now you sound like their Cites. Well, he is family. I think I've rested enough. I'm able to move again, which means my magical power must have returned. Thank you again for your assistance, Omen. Call me if you're gonna do this again. I told you, I do not consider this to be as extraordinary as you do. I'm going back to town. Let's hurry and report the good news. Goodbye for now, Omen. I'll be sure to send a letter if anything else comes up. Again, next time I'm just gonna freaking throw you over my shoulder and carry you like a freaking sack of potatoes out of here. We know we also have Dianthus who has gravity magic, so I suppose Dianthus could probably just like make you float out of here too. But your goodness, why is everybody so reckless? Like, Hein's just like, ah, yes, to the depths in the submarine that I don't know if we can handle this at all. Actually, yeah, Hein, Braca... Yeah, Hein, Braca... Actually, you know, just these three are the really reckless ones. Not that I think about it. Actually, no. Arya as well. Hein, Braca, Shrika, and Arya. The four of them are... they have less sense of self-preservation than a D&D party. Equipment serviced. Supplies are packed. Can't imagine anyone will come through here, but maybe I should leave a trap anyway. All done, now it's time to... Should have set that trap sooner. Omen, you're becoming a thorn in my side. Are you gonna fight Amadeus? What does it matter? It's none of your business either way. Your letter said not to look for you. I mean what I wrote. Is there anything else? I'm going with you. Don't make me say it again. I'll fight Amadeus alone. I must get my revenge and I won't let anyone stand in my way. Who says I'm going to stand in your way? Maybe I can help. He's ready to throw his life away fighting Amadeus. But where could that beast be hiding? This is a map of settlements around left. Here's a circle drawn over the forest on the west side of the North Steppe. That must be where Brock is heading. And the forest on the west side of the North Steppe. Oh, so the quest actually is still not done, so we can just run right on over there after we teleport back to the house to go save some time. A single repair kit left. And it's bugging me because I don't know if I made one repair kit too many or if I just missed where I'm supposed to use that one.
Bye-bye!
And this is where we want to go? Yep, small settlement. Baraka, where are you? Oh, there you are. No sign of anyone around. Was I too late? I'll start by searching the perimeter for any villagers. Made it just in time. Omen? What the hell are you doing here? You left a map on your desk. I see. Come to be the hero, have you? Thought I was throwing my life away. And you're not going to listen when I tell you to leave, I bet. I thought I heard someone making a racket by the entrance. Who are you two? And what are you doing here? Have you heard of an Amadeus? Don't just throw that name around like it's nothing. We'll run away if he finds out. Amadeus? Don't tell me. Are you two friends of old Professor Amadeus? What? Well, I didn't expect that. I'm sorry to disappoint you, though. You see, the professor is... Where is he? Tell me now. Well, if you go further in, you'll... Hold up a minute. What's with that guy? He's been through some stuff. Right, sure. Well, I don't think Brock was expecting that. Is that a grave marker? It belongs to Amadeus. What happened to him? Why is this here? Where's Amadeus? Did he leave already? Amadeus is dead. Who's there? Yeah, I killed him. That grave marker is proof. You killed Amadeus? That's right. My name is Moldor. Like you, I was a man hunting the Hollowed for revenge. So you... But how? Do you have a weapon like my holy rifle? Holy rifle? You don't know? I refuse to believe that. Doesn't matter. Amadeus is dead. Isn't that enough? I'm sorry for snatching your prey, but my work here is done. You're not gonna say something? So that's it. My revenge is... Where are you going? Back to Arjun. You can do whatever you like. Well then, I'm pretty certain that Raka wasn't prepared for that in any way, shape, or form. Like going and trying to hunt down the person and just, oh, they've been dead for a while. I could not imagine what sort of impact that would have on him mentally. That definitely feels like he's going to be kind of in that
See you later.
lost and wandering kind of state. Oh dear goodness, lots of letters. Now and forever. Omen, I thought I would never find a way to thank you for all of your help, but I finally did. I will share your story, the story of my dearest friend, who saved the sirens, who saved me. Thanks for everything, Omen. Ammo. Provisions. How are you doing, Omen? It looks like you carried out some remodeling works on your farm recently. I am surprised to see you getting so stuck into farm life. I originally suggested as a way to help you unwind. You've done an impressive job of tending to your farm while on your travels. I hope you'll enjoy and keep up the good work. I've sent a few more crop seeds with this letter. Try planting them on your new and expanded farm. Ooh, another sapling. What I'd like to do from now on. I want to return to life where I can see the children's smiling faces every day. With that event and Rosny finally dealt with, I think I feel better, but there's still one thing left. I'd like to speak with you about it if you don't mind coming to the orphanage. I look forward to seeing you. Is this about seeing the new her becoming the new headmaster? Thank you for listening to me the other day. With your help, I have come to a renewed conclusion regarding Fiasola and know how to move forward. But that is not where this story ends. No, in fact, I will soon be holding another presentation. This will be a fresh start, and of course, your participation is welcome. Please join me in my atelier at your convenience. Signed, Hein. Thanks again for the other day. Thank you once again for your help. It may take some time for the water to return to its former clarity, but I'm glad it was nothing more serious. I wish I could say things have calmed since, but a new danger has reared its head and that I wish to discuss with you. Would you mind meeting me at the temple when you have a moment? Sure. I'm slightly concerned about what that new problem might be, but sure, I can meet you. Oh, it opened
The veggies are simply
the one
bursting to be harvested.
directly in front.
Take this!
Huh. This is honestly not the one I...
Take this!
Rock. There we go.
Morning.
This is honestly not the one I was expecting to have opened up.
Take this!
But let's go clear these rocks real quick.
Take this!
Based on space,
Good
and I'm guessing
morning.
the farm has
Take this!
a total of 9 upgrades.
Take this! Take
And
this!
those are all clear. I think our peppers should be done growing by now, so we'll go check on those. After that, we'll go throw some money at upgrading the... Oh yes, the peppers are done. After that, we'll go throw money at upgrading the farm. And then...
Hello, little crappies.
we'll start by going and talking with Estina. Oh, that's stuff I can deposit. So is that. Farm, head up here. Go upgrade some stuff. Should probably be considering more upgrading
Bye-bye.
Dianthus's weapon because Dianthus is who I have currently in the party. Actually, for the party, I was considering... You know what? Actually, for right now, let's go ahead and put Arya in the party. So our party is myself, Arya, and Dianthus. And I'm heading in the wrong direction to upgrade the farm. Of course it's closed for another 20 minutes. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting... I can't go to the weapon shop either because the weapon shops could be closed as well. Oh. Come on, let me inside. I want to upgrade the farm. Oh, okay, is it
Welcome.
30,000 like I was expecting it to be? No, it isn't. It
Please,
just
come
went up
again.
by 10,000. So that's still expensive, but also significantly cheaper than I was expecting it to be. That also leaves us with 26,000 gold that I could go throw at upgrading my weapons, but I'm not going to go throw it at upgrading my weapons. At least not yet, anyways. So we'll go land and run inside. We can go just teleport to the orphanage because I'm going to assume that's where Sina wants to hatch. And your room is off over here, right? I'm not remembering the layout of this place well. But I can't bring up a map, so oh dear goodness, it really was this first room and I just useless wandering. Good to see you, Omen. It feels like it's been ages since we last had a chance to catch up. Does it? I don't think so. Oh, it's just me then. Anyway, Omen, I decided to take up the head teacher position. You finally put your past behind you? It took me a while, but I got there in the end. I never believed in myself. My past is etched with sins, and the path I walked tainted with blood. I didn't think I knew a parent's love, or how to love like a parent. So I didn't think I was worthy to take responsibility for the kid's future. But now you know those things. Yes and no. Fact is, I've always known those things deep down. But because I was too scared to face my past, I never realized it. I can see things differently now. My past is nothing to be proud of. But I've realized that it had some warm moments. What did the chief give you? Lots of things. Like this library, for example. I never would have come to love reading so much if not for all the books he gave me. So, I thought I might be able to make small differences like that in the children's lives too. Omen, I love this orphanage and the kids that live here. I wish for all of them to be happy. I'd do anything for them if it might achieve that. What I'm focused on now is making sure that those kids have a better childhood than I did. It's because I've come from somewhere so dark that I can spot even the tiniest glimmer of light from them. You're not alone in this. I know. Now I can finally repay them. Rosny? I do owe her a lot, but I'm talking about someone else. I wanted to repay the head teacher. They gladly welcomed me when I had just run away from the gang and was completely lost in the world. I've always wanted to repay them for that somehow. But I was never quite sure how I could. And now all this time has passed and I still haven't done anything. I couldn't think of a better repayment. Well, I don't know about that, but it's the best I could do for them. Sistina. What is it, you two? What do you mean? What is it? You said you'd take us into town on an adventure. We were all waiting for you outside. Oh, yeah. I was talking to Omen and completely forgot about it. Nice that you two are friends, but you made plans with us first. You're right, I did. Sorry, kids. I'll come and join you in just a few minutes, okay? Okay, but hurry up, Miss Sistina. We've been waiting ages already. See you outside, Miss Sistina. Sorry, Omen. Got to go. Have fun on your adventure. Thanks. I'm going to enjoy this trip with them. Well then. Oh, one more thing before I go. Just because I'm becoming the head teacher now, doesn't mean our work together is over. There are so many places out there where people still live in the shadows. I want to take in kids from those places so that they don't end up how I was, regretting my past. So, I'll keep fighting. Not as the shadow assassin, but as someone who walks side by side with my shadow. That's all. Bye for now. So, this different shadow assassin? And plus 20% to critical rate. That's actually not really anything to like sneeze at. That's a pretty decent boost depending on how it's handled. So return home and then we will go bother Hein. What level am I actually at? Because I wasn't paying attention. I'm at level 41. Dear goodness.
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
I am at such a higher level than I actually thought I was. And before I forget again, I'm going to go turn in the Canelu dolls. Because if I don't do that now, I am 100% going to forget again. Oh.
Kanini!
Kona Kona! Kona! And... got a surprise. Accessory synthesis jar recipe. I can finally go make that. Oh, let's see. How many Canelo dolls have we brought now? Oh, 17? He said he'd give us a Canelo bun recipe if we bring him 20 dolls. Okay, that actually sounds tasty. I don't... Darn it, now I'm thinking about curry bread. And I want curry bread. Well, Hein, I'm here. Let's give your presentation. Omen, thank you for coming. I just finished with the preparations for my next presentation. Do you think it will go better? I would prefer if we don't receive a reaction like we did the other day. Hello, Mr. Hein. I came because you said you had more cool stuff to show us. Can't wait to see it. Thank you for coming. I finished getting ready, so let's jump right into it, shall we? And what is it? Ready? Let's begin. What are you going to show us today? I'm afraid I'm not here to showcase any new invention today. Huh? So what are you going to do? Omen and I are here to regale you with a tale of adventure. Adventure? Now you're talking. It all began with a submarine, and its name was the Fiasola. Omen and I set out on our journey in the Fiasola all the way to the ocean floor, in search of a place that could only be found deep in the sea. There we found another submarine that belonged to adventurers like us, who had been searching the ocean floor. Wow, did you go inside? What was in it? Inside was a ship's log, left behind by the former crew. We used the log to guide us as we dove even deeper in search of our destination. I was like, is it just gonna cut to the end? Until we finally arrived. And what we found there was... what we found there will shock and astound you. What did you find? Down there, where no one else has been said to tread, was a flag stuck firmly into the ground. Which means, children, that we were not the first to find such a place. You think somebody else put it there? Do you think people live on the bottom of the sea? Don't be stupid. How would they breathe? Sadly, we were never able to learn who it was that placed the flag. But I can't say for certain whoever did must have been thinking they'd finally made it. That they did what nobody else has ever been able to do. No one? No one ever? We can all surpass our limitations. Our limitations? That's right. That flag was a reminder that as long as we never give up, we can achieve the impossible. Does that mean I can grow up to be a great fisherman like my dad? Fisherman, and yes, never give up on your dreams and you can achieve anything. What about me? Can I become a pretty princess one day? Absolutely. I want to fly all the way up to the stars. Do you think I could do that, Mr. Hine? You can most definitely. Once we get to the bottom of the sea, it won't be long before we claim the skies as well. Whoa. First, you'll need to seize the stars closest to your heart. How do I do that? Easy. You learn how... Hein, you were doing so well. You were being such a good role model and such a good inspiration. And then you ruined it. Oh. Don't take that advice. Yes, there are hundreds of beautiful glistening stars all across this land, just waiting for you to seize the moment. I don't care about her. Oh, that was certainly not what I was expecting to have for that. Just an inspirational story, and then Hein being Hein, I guess. Well, how do you think it went? I think that last part needed some work. Really? I thought that was probably the most important part. Yep, Hein is Hein. Say, Omen, do you think I've gone closer to Fiasola's legacy? Not quite. That's rather harsh. Still, it makes me feel better somehow. I think this is something that Fiasola really wanted to do. Opening doors for the generations to come. She never wished for new worlds, nor did she strive to be a technological innovator. No, chances are that the people who planted that flag are cut from the very same cloth. Do you think we can do it too? What's to say we already haven't? Someday, people will make discoveries that surpass anything we or Fiasola ever envisioned. Before long, they too will entrust their dreams to the next generation just like we are. Generation after generation, until eventually someone achieves the very impossible. It all begins with one small step, and enough steps will one day lead to one giant leap. Forgive me, I have a habit of waxing poetic about the future. Seeds have already been sown. You're right. Mr. Hein? Oh, what's this? I told everyone about your story. Now they all want to hear about it for themselves. Oh dear, my day's about to get much busier. If you'll excuse me, I'm off to regale the children with more wondrous tales of the future. I'll see you again soon. Next time I'll treat you to me. Hein, if you go off more about wooing women and such, I will grab a wrench from your atelier and smack you over the head with it. It's occurring to me that it's occurring to me how that has a certain relation to Rika's earlier remark about needing to do a better job of containing one's rage and such. And the flag down on the bottom of the ocean. Physical attack plus 20%. So, with that, we will go ahead and actually call this to an end here. So, next time we will be diving back more into going through the Castle of Illusion. So, I'm going to go ahead and start transitioning things on over to the end. Thank you so very much to everybody who tuned in. I greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like on the video. If you enjoyed the content I make, please subscribe to the channel. I hope you have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I hope to see you in a future video or stream. Once again,